If something happens to this atmosphere around us, we may suffocate, right? He says, man boastfully, I have destroyed wealth in abundance. Thinks he, man, that none sees him? Have we not made for him a pair of eyes, and a tongue, and a pair of lips, and shown him the two ways, good and evil? This is in Surah 90 in the Quran, ayahs 6 to 8. Then so that man doesn't speak highly about himself and ascribe purity to himself, another reminder. إِذْ أَنْشَأَكُم مِّنَ الْأَرْضِ وَإِذْ أَنْتُمْ أَجِنَّةٌ فِي بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ فَلَا تُزَكُّوا أَنفُسَكُمْ هُوَ أَعْلَمُ بِمَنِ اتَّقَى. In Surah Necm, in Surah 53, verse 32, He knows you well when He created you from the earth, referring to Adam, and when you were fetuses in your mother's wombs. So, what's the message? The message is here. So ascribe not purity to yourselves. Don't ascribe purity to yourselves. He knows best him who fears Allah and keep his duty to Him. And for those who deny, beautiful reminders and mercy from the one who created them. يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك فسواك فعدلك في أي صورة ما شاء ركبك. O man, what has made you careless concerning your Rabb? Do you reflect on these words? Are you reflecting? Huh? If you feel tired and everything, try to relax. And if you feel like tired because you work the whole of the day and you feel to sleep, try to change your place. Or go wash your face. What has made you careless concerning your Rabb, O man? The most generous who created you. You see between these lines what you are reading? Aren't you reading about the attributes of Allah? Aren't you? He's telling you to know Him and know His attributes. Because you are not going to worship Him right without knowing Him first. The most generous who created you, fashioned you perfectly and gave you due proportion in whatever He willed, He put you together. Nay, but you deny the recompense. You are arrogant. You deny the recompense. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره كلا لما يقضي ما أمر. In Surah Abasa, Surah 80, verses 17 to 23, again to the arrogant man. Be cursed the disbelieving man. How ungrateful he is. How ungrateful he is. From what thing did He create him? From nutfa He created him. Then set him in due proportions. Then He makes the path easy for him. Then He causes him to die and puts him in his grave. Then when it is His will, He will resurrect him again. Nay, but man does not do what Allah commanded him to do. And how easily he forgets. We eat, we drink, huh? And then we go to the earth, they're out there, plant it. We get the grains. We see the gardens, we take the grapes, the fruits that you see from all countries which represent the earth that we live on, and the cattle we have, and the milk we drink. And then when you eat, if you try to remember this verse in Surah 80, which is the same surah that was cited earlier. Surah 80, verses 24 to 32. فلينظر الإنسان إلى طعامه أنا صببنا الماء صبا ثم شققنا الأرض شقا فأنبتنا فيها حبا وعنبا وقضبا وزيتونا ونخلا وحدائق غلبا وفاكهة وأبا متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم. Then let man look at his food. When you go have lunch, whether it's riz Bukhari or chicken, think about it. Huh? Or fish. Then let man look at his food. That we pour forth water in abundance, and we split the earth in clefts. We cause therein the grain to grow, and grapes and clover plants, and olives and date palms, and gardens dense with many trees and fruits, and herbage, to be a provision and benefit for you and your cattle. And your cattle. And then we came out from our mother's womb. We think we knew everything about the world and, all knowledgeable, we thought. وَاللَّهُ أَخْرَجَكُم مِّن بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ شَيْئًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. In Surah 16, Ayah 78. And Allah has brought you out from the wombs of your mothers while you know everything. Huh? Everything? Or what? Let's hear it strongly, loudly. Huh? Nothing. While you know nothing. And He gave you hearing, sight, and hearts that you may thank. Thank whom? Allah. And how we thank Him? Submitting to Him in Islam, in worship, in obedience. So man forgets. But while he's taking a jet home, suddenly the captain says, 2 engines stopped. The 4th is on fire. Huh? The 3rd fell down. And he's in a jet going home. What do you think he will say? What he's going to think about? What he's going to say? The atheist, starting with the atheist first. What do you think the atheist will say? Huh? Yeah, don't be shy, say it. He will say, oh my God. But then, it's not time for his death. The plane lands safely. The engines work. And he comes down. Huh? Well, he forgets everything. Isn't it? وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانُ ضُرٌّ دَعَا رَبَّهُ مُنِيبًا إِلَيْهِ ثُمَّ إِذَا خَوَّلَهُ نِعْمَةً مِّنْهُ نَسِيَ مَا كَانَ يَدْعُو إِلَيْهِ مِنْ قَبْلِ وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ قُلْ تَمَتَّعْ بِكُفْرِكَ قَلِيلًا إِنَّكَ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ النَّارِ. In Surah Zumar, which is Surah 39, Ayah 8. And when some hurt touches man, he cries to his Rabb, to Allah alone, turning to Him in repentance. But when He bestows a favor upon him from Himself, he forgets that for which he cried for before. And he sets up rivals to Allah. Then he will walk to the church, and go say to the priest, oh, I was in trouble, priest. Try be intercessor between me and God. Thank Him for me. He sets up rivals to Allah in order to mislead others from His path. Say, for those, take pleasure in your belief for a while. Surely you are one of the dwellers of the fire of hell.